I am Mandy of Mad Cow Mandy Designs. It is March 3rd, 2022, and this is episode 7. I live in North Louisiana where I knit and crochet, and dear Lord, I wish y'all could see this table. Right here, I have a liver-shaped table, and it is completely covered with finished objects to show y'all. Let's start with a little bit of work life. Work exploded this week. Last Friday, I received an email and it said, "We still have vendor space available, come to our event." And I look at this email. I don't know you. I don't know this event. How did you get my email address? Did a little research. It is an actual event, and they did have vendor space still available. So I signed up, was accepted, and then realized I had 2 weeks worth of work to do on my inventory to be ready for a show, and 1 week to do the work. That's right. I signed up last Friday for a show happening this Saturday. That's in 2 days from now. I will be at the 23rd annual Jonquil Jubilee. Not guaranteeing that I'm saying that correct. Jonquil is a type of flower, so this is some kind of garden show event. There's going to be a self-guided tour that you can go on, arts and craft vendors, antique dealers, some kind of pancake breakfast. It's a big event, and like I said, they've been doing it for 23 years. It is in Gibbsland, Louisiana, which I've seen the sign for when I drive down the interstate, and that's it. I had no idea where Gibbsland actually was, how far away it is, and I signed up for an event. I'm guessing, hoping that it's going to go well because of the fact that they've been doing this for so many years. We'll find out. But the inventory, like I said, I need to do about 2 weeks worth of work in 1 week, and I did it in 4 days. My inventory is ready to go. I need to hop on the computer and print out a couple of new signs, like price signs and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm good. I need to rebox all of this so that it's ready to go in the vehicle on Friday. But yeah, y'all want to see what I made? So, y'all have already seen these. These are the makeup pad removers. I made about 16 more of these, and I will put them on the table. It's the first time I will be offering these, and I'm curious to see how they go. Clearly, I have more yarn to make more. If it goes well, I'll keep making them. I love these little things, so I'm hoping other people will. I did make a list of everything that I needed to get made before Saturday, and I said, stick to the list. Do not go rogue. I went a little rogue. For the most part, I stuck to the list. But it doesn't matter because I got it done early anyways. One of the big things that I wanted to have done was Easter's coming. So I wanted to have my little bunny rabbits that I make for Easter ready to go. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh my god. I love them so much. This is a pattern that I designed, and I just gotta show them off. Look at the little bunny butts. Oh, they got the cutest little cottontails. So I call this my paws out bunny because, well, all of his paws are out. And he just kind of sits there with his big ears all stood up, and I love him. I am considering writing patterns. Obviously, I write patterns down for myself. I don't know how to properly write them up for other people to make. So that's something I'm still working on, and if y'all are interested in patterns, let me know. Because I can't decide. I don't know if other people want to make these. But they're so cute. Oh, they make me happy. This is why I make stuff. It makes me happy. So I'm hoping it makes other people happy, and I just keep making them. Oh goodness, don't fall on the floor. Okay. Next up is the loveys. My loveys sell really well. Again, I have a lot of baby stuff that I sell. So, one of my best-selling loveys is a bunny rabbit. There we go. Little arms, and then I just kind of pick a random color. I like the multicolors to go down here at the bottom. And it's a hippo. Oh, this one I did in gray because hippos are gray, right? And I don't know if I'll do another gray one because it's just not as cute as the purple. Oh my god. Look at that toothy grin. They're just so cute. They have little nostrils that stand up off their face. So this is labeled as periwinkle for the color. It's kind of a lilac-y purple color, and then I tend to match it with this blue, this soft blue color. And a lot of times I'll make one in periwinkle and one in soft blue with the opposite accent colors, and they sell really well. So I'm curious to see how the gray does. But look at that! I got an ear up. I made 3 loveys. Oh my god. Now, what would a lovey be without a matching rattle? So these are wood, and you can finish them in some kind of food grade oil. I usually suggest coconut oil, and babies can chew on them. They work as teethers and as rattles. So I had to make 2 bunny rabbits and 2 hippos. Again, look at the face. It's just so happy. They make me happy. I don't know. So, I already had 1 bunny lovey left over from back at Christmas, but I had sold all of the rattles, which is why I have an odd number from the loveys that I made. Then I made some fidget toys. Some people call them worry worms. There we go. And they'll put a little face on this part of them. But I'm just going to sell it as a fidget toy. You can hold the flat part, play with the curly bit. You can twist it the other direction. So I made 3 of those to see how they'll do. My tent tends to attract a lot of children. And children tend to not have money. So then they pick things up and they play with them, and Mommy, I want this, Mommy, I want that, and Mommy either tells them that they are too old for this toy and that it's intended for a baby, or they ask them, well, do you have any money? And of course, kids just aren't going to be carrying a lot of money around with them. They're kids. So I am trying to put lower ticket items in my tent so that kids don't walk away sad. It hurts my feelings every time I see a little kid walk away all pouty and sad because they wanted a toy and they can't get it. A lot of those kids usually end up buying fortune cookies because they're cheaper. So these are cheaper. These are cheaper. We'll see how that goes and if maybe I can attract some of the children and actually get into that market a little bit more. And this is the last thing that I made for work. This is a new item. I made chocolate chip cookies. The backs are plain, but the fronts have the little kawaii face on them and chocolate chips. And I made 3 of them. So I still have to print out the boxes that go with them, but here is the sample box that I had made a couple weeks ago. Your one tough cookie. And it's kind of like a little pizza box. It just folds up and holds a cookie. So this will also be one of the cheaper options in my tent. And the fortune cookies go over really well, which they're interactive. They have fortunes inside, which I think is why people really like them. And I'm hoping people are going to like this because it's also kind of interactive. I'll let you know. My last finished object is not for work. Yeah, it was kind of work, but it was fun. I finished my test net. So, this is the sock test net that I was doing for Southern Skeins, and look at how pretty that is. This is her Christmas color Holly Jolly with a mini of red. There is no ribbing because the whole thing is ribbed. So you don't need a special cuff just for ribbing. I did do an alternate color just, for funsies. My fish lips kiss heel, and the pattern goes down the top of the foot. And this is her toe pattern, which is really nice. It decreases on either side, and then you Kitchener the toe closed. I like it, and I like the whole pattern. The whole thing was really nice and fun to do. This is not the toe pattern I normally use. I use like a star closure kind of thing that's very rounded. I like this one a lot. I had to learn how to do the hungry stitch, which you can, I'll link it below. It's a YouTube video, because when I do an SSK at the beginning of my needles, it makes a laddering effect that I hate, and I don't want to send her socks that I know are going to have that holy ladder and the toe's going to pop through, and no. So I did put the hungry stitch in there so that it all tightened up and she's not going to have any problems wearing these. So I am excited. These are going to go in the mail this afternoon and get sent out to her. I just heard the mail truck come, so I will be going to the post office this afternoon. Highly recommend this pattern. It will be coming out in one of her future sock boxes. And I think she finally settled on a name for the pattern. The socks have eyelets because it is an eyelet design. and there's a lot of eyelets. It was fun. So the socks have eyelets, and you can look forward to that in one of her future boxes. And that was my last FO. So we can move on to whips. This is my Miss Fiber Fox box zipper bag. I love a good zipper bag. And the box is fun. I really like the handle on it. Oh, almost dumped it all on the floor. This is my February box for Southern Skeins sock yarn. And it is Downward Facing Frog and Sunrise. The pattern I am working on is my own. I kind of had an idea in my head that I really wanted to try, and I think I like it. It's a version of 2x2 ribbing, and it's fairly textured, very stretchy. It should have a pretty good fit on the foot because of all the ribbing. Yeah, my cute little stitch marker. It's a little frog by Bronze Shepherd Studios. It came in the sock box. And, oh, these colors. They're so bright and happy. And I started this last night because, again, I had all this work that I had to do, and I just really needed a sock. After all this crochet, I really needed a sock. So I started a new one instead of working on one of the ones I already had going. Another one of Miss Fiber Fox's bags. This is the hashtag chat knit night knit along that I am doing. So we met last Thursday, this way, and we received the pattern to our next square, and it's a slip stitch pattern, and it is so pretty. I really enjoy how easy it is working up. I think it was a 2-row repeat pattern, and I am here for it. I did all of this during our, I think I was there for an hour of the Zoom, and then I had to leave a little early. So yeah, I think this was about an hour's worth of work, and I mean, it's big. My blanket's gonna be big. So if you ever want to join us, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's just sitting there working on their different projects, and if you go on Instagram, like I said, it's hashtag chat knit night. I will have that information down below as well. And I'm just using leftover yarn from Stash. Most of it is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn, because I have a lot of it left over from other blankets that I've worked on. Oh, that's it for the whips. I got mail, kind of. I was on Instagram, and I saw a photo of yarn, and it was just like, oh my god. And I sent it to Pam, who was also, oh my god, we should buy and split that. Okay. So she bought it, and yesterday she dropped it off on my doorstep for me. I am going to cake this up, and then I'll split it in half, and she'll get 50 grams and I'll get 50 grams, and we'll both be able to make socks. This is Mandy's making. Oh my god. And the name of it is Endymion. Oh, focus. That is the name of one of the Mardi Gras crews. like the parade crew. And I'm just, look at those colors in there. Purple and green and gold and this lovely tan color. The second that I saw this, I said, it's king cake. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't care what the name is that she gave it. This is king cake. That is the color of brioche and all the sprinkles on top. And I think I'm going to have to find a white yarn to pair with it. I don't own any white yarn, so I'm going to have to go find some so that it has like the icing to go on the king cake. I already have the sprinkles in the bread. This is going to be fun. And of course, Tuesday was Fat Tuesday, so Lent has started. I'm not Catholic, I'm not participating in any of that, but I do live in Louisiana, and we celebrate Mardi Gras. Everyone does, whether you're Catholic or not. So I think I told y'all that I had purchased king cake, and half of it is in my deep freezer. I will be pulling out a piece of king cake and casting on a pair of socks in the near future, probably during Lent, because that's about 40 days long, 47 if you count the Sundays, which they don't. Yeah, I'm gonna eat king cake and cast on my king cake socks. I'm excited, and what Pam does not know, and she'll probably find out on this video, I was bad. Again, I love king cake. I make a special trip to Shreveport every year just to get it. I had to have this yarn because it looked like king cake. I made stitch markers. And it's a king cake. It's a little tiny king cake with Mardi Gras sprinkles and icing on top. I made myself one, and I made her one, and they are still drying because I clear dip them to kind of seal them and make them all shiny and pretty, and it's still a little bit tacky, so it has a little more drying to do. But I know she'll be excited to put her king cake stitch marker with her king cake yarn. Oh, I'm looking forward to this project. And that's everything for Yarny Goodness. I've already shared a lot of work-life stuff with you that is going on, and if you want to hang around for chatter, I just have a little bit to talk about. I told y'all I was watching Breaking Bad. I backburnered that for the week because I can't focus on that show and count for crochet. That is definitely a knitting show where I don't have to count. I just go round and round. Especially when they start speaking Spanish. I don't know Spanish. I do have to read the subtitles. So put that one on hold for the week, and I've been doing a rewatch of Schitt's Creek, which there are 6 seasons of, and the episodes are only 30 minutes long. I've almost watched the entire thing, all 6 seasons this week. That is how much work I've been doing. Love the show. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. It's kind of dry, so if you enjoy the dry humor, you'll enjoy this. So I've been doing that, and on Thursdays, I send our puppy to daycare. I've talked about that before, and last week I picked her up from daycare. I got a Valentine. It was so cute. I'm going to insert a photo. She made me a Valentine, and I absolutely love it. the daycare is wonderful. They have like 3 yards for her to go and play in. She gets to play with other dogs. If it's raining, they have an indoor room to play in. All kinds of toys and obstacles. And they do arts and crafts. So I am this apparently dog mom now who has my puppy's artwork on the refrigerator because I now have multiple pieces and I absolutely love it every time I pick her up and they're like, oh, by the way, here's the art she made you. It's just so cute. So I thought I'd share that one with y'all today. And that is pretty much all that's going on in my life right now. It's been a busy week, but that was simply because I needed to be ready for a show on Saturday. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope it's a good one. I will report back next week. And until then, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye. That would be my mail alarm, if you can hear that going off. I have a little thing on the mailbox, so when it opens and closes, it sets off an alarm in the house. Okay.